All right, you guys want to talk about this one? This OnlyFans
Dude
model?
says, this is only a matter of time. Prolific OnlyFans star Lily Phillips. I've seen her work. Parents broke down as they begged their daughter to stop the extremes of OnlyFans stunts that have often involved over 50 to 100 men at once.
Yeah, she's not
We're
well.
talking about sex, Brian.
Yeah, it's called being.
And she's a gorgeous lady. What are you fucking doing?
She's out of her mind. That's what she's doing. She's out of
crazy
her mind.
for cock.
She's just crazy.
And I'm not going to stand for it. And I will only watch it once a week.
It's watching your daughter.
I will only watch it once or twice a week.
Just for research purposes.
Max,
no,
dude.
but with
not every day anymore.
With a disapproving look on your face.
I'm not happy about it.
This is so bad, man. Well, that's
as a
when
parent, it's heartbreaking.
You're dealing with somebody who's not well.
Well, let me ask you this though: if someone came to her, let's pick whatever brand, Dior came to Lily Phillips, said, "Hey, before all this shit, hey, but we heard you're going to do the OnlyFans thing and sleep with 100 dudes in a day and whatever money you're going to make. Before you do that, we're going to offer you a 5-year, whatever it is, $30 million deal to be a model for Dior." Do you think she would? She just wants fame and money. I don't think it's a sex thing. I think this is her way of getting attention and being a name that everybody knows.
So I think
she doesn't get, but I don't think she has skills. I don't know the girl, but I assume because, and this is happening a lot with the younger generation, they don't have skills. So now you're seeing like the streaming where it's like, I'm streaming, and this is part of the reason Raja did what he did, because with that streaming stuff, like you have to do crazy shit to get likes and noticed and get money.
This is something different.
I know what you're going to say, like the mental illness and like maybe something's wrong with her. But I would challenge you saying, if before she sucked 1,000 dicks in a day, I would be willing to bet if you went up to her and said, "Hey, hold on, we're gonna put you in the next Star Wars. You're gonna be the next big star." She's not gonna go, "Nah, I just want to suck dick and make money." She's just doing it for attention and money.
Yeah,
and this is her fastest, quickest route to that.
There's probably some of that. The other thing, though, if you look at that,
she's just cock crazy.
Well, no, do you ever see that? What's the other girl who does this?
Doesn't matter. But I know who you're talking about. Yeah. So, you know her name.
So you've
seen it?
No, I haven't. But
you know her name.
They were talking to her, and they said you don't really get excited about much. Like you get a breakup, you're divorced. You don't really you move on. Nothing really affects you. And there is a condition. There was a woman who has her PhD, and she's a sociopath. And what she means by sociopath, people think sociopaths are evil and stuff. No. Sociopaths sometimes, the reason they're sociopaths is they don't have feelings.
Yeah.
So she said that for her childhood, she learned that everything was like nothing made her feel anything. She was always numb. She goes, it was like living in this vacuum where nothing affects you. So what happens is, to feel alive, you have to do something extreme. So she would
that 8 inches of black cock do it?
She would hit a girl in the back of the head or something, right?
Yeah.
And then she'd get in trouble, or she'd start stealing shit. And her mother was like, "What are you doing?" She goes, "It was the thrill of almost getting caught." So this is the kind of person, you look at her face, it's so blank. You know, her parents are talking and she's totally blank.
Heartbreaking.
She's got that smile
that
you can't get. There is something going on in her brain where she needs to do extreme things just to feel a little bit.
Yep.
So she's willing to do whatever it takes. So I think that's what you're dealing with. Good luck with that. Like, until we can figure it out, unfortunately, they did nothing wrong.
Dude, imagine that poor mom.
You did nothing wrong. You just have a child.
Imagine being that mom.
Yeah.
And you're whatever in this British town.
You see her face though? You see her face doesn't change. Nothing affects her.
I know, she's gorgeous.
I would be willing to bet that this girl's face, she's always been that way. Nothing
gets to her.
She doesn't feel
I bet she'd be a hell of a quarterback.
She doesn't feel a thing. It's just, you can watch somebody die. You can have sex with 100 men. The next day you're 100% fine. It's like, how much money did I make?
Now I'd much rather her suck 1 million black cocks and make money doing it than get a gun and shoot at innocent kids.
Of course you would. Of course,
because I think you're dealing with a similar thing.
You probably are.
Neither one of them have compassion. They can't relate to other humans.
They don't feel the way you and I do.
It's 12 inches of cock.
Keep bringing it back to that. Even that.
It's important to
even that
delegate.
Yeah.
That.
Even that. Maybe. Yeah, there's a
but you just, as a parent, like, oh, like my daughter has everything. She's pretty. She's this. She's not fat. She's you pretty girl. And then they do this.
You do everything right in life. You do everything right in life, and you just and your kid. The cops come to you and they say this. They go, we found hands and feet in your son's closet.
Wait, what?
And you go,
What? No, just 10 years ago, he's watching fucking
we've been
Miss
doing
Rachel.
baseball practice. I have plans.
No.
What do you mean?
We just did a Star Wars Lego together.
was watching Miss Rachel.
I know that's cute. Again, sir, we found a severed head and 2 hands.
Yeah.
So when you went to read the bedtime story to your other son, he sawed a head off. Excuse
And then
me?
you go to then the cops go. So do you know who that head and hands belong to? And the kid goes, yeah, to a homeless guy.
I know. I know.
Okay, so now we have a whole shift in.
I know.
Well, the Dahmer family.
You can only
The
do.
Dahmers,
You can only.
like,
I
your
know.
son's been eating people.
You can only do so much with the kid. It's like I was hearing. What's his name? He played at Georgia. He's a linebacker. He's a commentator now. But he's talking about kids' sports, and he goes, "You can do everything as a dad, right, to set him up for success in sports." He goes, "Give him a private coach. He gets on the best team. Ride his ass as much as you want. Get him to practice. Do all the extra work." He goes, then at the end of the day, it's literally there's nothing you do. If he wants to be great, only he can decide that. You can't put that why in him.
That's it.
You can do all you want, push him as much as you want. But if he goes, "Nah, I'm good," there's nothing you can do. There's literally nothing you can do.
It's a hard thing as a parent. Charles Murray, who is a social scientist, has really looked at the data here, and he said something. He goes, "Parents never want to hear this." He said, "But at the end of the day, you should make sure your kids get a lot of love. You should make sure they get guidance.
And the rest
you
is
should make
on
sure
them.
They get their nutrition. But you actually, at the end of the day, there's going to come a point where you have very little to do with how your kid turns out."
Yeah.
People go, "What?" He's like, I know. Just hear me out.
I don't know if I agree with him.
Well, you either have it. Listen, you and I have been a lot.
Well, if you're talking about sports, but
just in life, Bubba.
Yeah, but if you give a kid a lot of love and you teach them like the mistakes you've had,
Absolutely.
it goes a long ways.
I would hope so.
Yeah,
but
him saying now you really don't have much with it, I would disagree.
What I'm saying though is you can give them a lot of love, but there's a fire you need in life sometimes to really succeed.
When you're saying like success and stuff, that's a different. The formula for that's a little different.
It's a little.
But I'm just saying being a good human. I'm saying be a good human because if you lock your kid in the basement and talk shit to him,
100%.
Trust me.
No.
Who's this Murray? Trust me, that kid ain't gonna come out great.
Being a good citizen, 100%.
I'm just talking about being a good human.
Yes.
Sports is
giving them good habits.
just
raising them to be
discipline,
self-reliant.
health.
All that. Yes.
Sports is a completely different animal.
Even show business. Even like
all
being
of
creative.
it. All
even
of it.
being a
All
boss.
of it. It's a different animal.
Yeah.
Different animal.